Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen! Today we will be doing Holostars EN Predictions. Hololive recently opened up Holostars EN auditions just a few months ago. I think it was the beginning of this year. Anyways, it's very exciting considering Hololive has basically been all girls so far. I know there's been Holostars JP, but those always have been kind of separate. I know there's been collabs between Hololive and Holostars, but I think with the introduction of this new Holostars EN, it'll be a new horizons for Hololive, for the girls and just for the whole company in general. So today we're going to do some predictions because I imagine they're going to be coming out in the next few months or so. First, let's talk about what I think the Holostars EN new generation, their theme will be. So let's start with theme. Okay, so theme-wise, I think what they'll probably do is actually do what Myth did, is how they're just characters. So I think they're just going to do characters of some sort of theme. The problem with Council, I think, is that Council's a little too abstract, and it's kind of like the top. There's no more room for getting higher than time, space, Mother Nature, civilization, and chaos. How do you progress from that? How do you get higher than the leaders of the universe? So I think they're gonna kind of tone it back a little bit and just do kind of what Myth did, where they're just some sort of fantastical creature. If I were to guess let's see what themes that they haven't done so far. I'm thinking maybe they could do a sports theme, where each of them are basketball, hockey, baseball. I mean, they could do anything. Any sort of anime that's ever been popular, they could just kind of replicate that, right? And replicate the themes. They could do superheroes. That could be an interesting one, where each of them have a superpower. They could do a full-on animal generation, which I know they've already kind of done with Ina, Kiara, Gouda, Fauna, and Bei, and Mume. But they have yet to have a generation that's all animals, right? So that could be one. Okay, so now we got the theme done, let's do talents, okay? I think the talents that there would be cool to have, and I think that they should put it in, I think they should have somebody who's really good at gaming. I think that would bring in a lot of a new audience. Two, I think one of them is going to be an illustrator, somebody who's good at art. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be kind of like Ina or Sana, where they're just picture drawing, but it could be something more like motion graphics, like video editing, or 3D. 3D could be also really cool. I think they're going to have maybe somebody that's good at voice acting. I know we've had Crony with this most recent Council, who's really talented at voice acting. What else could we got two more guys. Let's see for the fourth guy. There could be a guy that's just really funny in general. I think that would be good and would balance it out. And let's see, number 5. Who would be number 5? We could have another guy, kind of like Ame is, where she's very technically talented and she's very knowledgeable. They could do cool PC building streams. They could do tech support question and answer streams where viewers send in tech support answer or questions. Or a singer guy. I don't know, it could be cool if we had another rapper like Callie, or if we had someone more like Iris. And that makes you think, oh, there's a possibility that they release a Holo singer for the Holostars EN. I think it'd be smart for them to do that and kind of have like a counterpart to Iris. Because even then they could have collabs between Iris and whoever the new Holo singer guy is. Oh, there's got to be a guy that speaks Japanese. I think they have to have a guy that speaks Japanese. Because think about the Holostars EN and Holostars JP interactions that could spark just because there's a guy who speaks Japanese in the new wave. Now let's talk about interaction with the Holo girls. So considering the EN audience, it's very different from the JP viewers, right? Considering past events that have happened and past controversies, I think it's a little bit tighter on the JP side. However, on the EN side, I think it's different, and the viewers are maybe a little bit more open to that. I think that will open up a million more possibilities, collab-wise, lore-wise, just behind-the-scenes-wise, their relationships-wise, and I think that would really spice things up, having guys, and it just makes things more interesting, and I think the viewers would love that. Even song-wise, not just streams, but song-wise, event-wise, if they ever do tournaments, new content-wise. I mean, it's just a whole new world of possibilities that could happen if there's kind of that bridge between Holostars and Hololive EN, right? Last thing, new audience that Holostars EN will bring. Mainly males watch Hololive, just across the board. Just like numbers of 90% males to 10% females for a lot of the girls, right? Anyways, with Nijisanji EN, when the girls debuted, I feel like you could tell it was still a male audience, but then you have the men of Nijisanji debut, boom, that changes. How many girls watch Nijisanji EN men now? I feel like you can just tell from the comments, in the comments that are said, the Twitter post, just the way the comments are worded, you can tell that girls now run the world. What I'm trying to get at here is Holostars EN, we're about to see a major wave of girls. Girls! Gross! I think we're about to see a major wave of girls infiltrate Hololive. I think it'll be really interesting and really change the dynamic of Hololive. I think this is one of the things that will change the most about Hololive if there's a whole new female audience introduced. And now the scale is a little bit more balanced now, right? If this is male right now, the male audience for Hololive, and this is female, it's about to go almost like that, right? Because if these Holostars EN boys really pop off, I think you're just going to see tons of girls starting to watch. And so that'll really change the dynamic of the viewers and the interactions between the viewers and the types of Twitter posts that you'll see and just all sorts of stuff. It'll just really shake things up, I think. I don't know, it'll be really interesting with having girls in Hololive watching. Because so far it's been there's not that many girls that watch Hololive right now. And so I think with that we'll introduce a whole new fan base. I think we're going to see numbers of probably 180,000 to 200,000 viewers live for these debuts. No joke. Maybe even more is the crazy thing. Maybe even more. So yeah, that's my video. This was a little long, but I felt I just had to say all this stuff. These are my predictions for the new Holostars EN. Thank you for watching, and look forward to Holostars EN debut, however many months away it is. I'm waiting. One day it's gonna happen, okay? And you guys better be ready. Have your predictions. Peace out, A-Town down. Bye.